had the copy of the page we completed yesterday. Before we start, give yourselves a pat on the back. You guys did really excellent with that sheet yesterday. I came up with examples in my head before class, and you guys' answers surpassed even my ideas for what I thought I had we would talk about. So great job, you guys. We're going to continue to work on and talk about this a little bit more today. We're going to use this sheet to help us determine the theme or lesson of our story, okay? We are going to do a quick reread of our story, so please open your binders up to More Than Anything Else. We're going to reread it at a little bit of a quicker pace than we did yesterday, but just to refresh our minds on this story. Nish? Awesome. Give me a thumbs up once you're there in your binders.
Oh my gosh, I have to share out Aaliyah's. She said, what happened to Trump or Biden? I mean, I'm happy, but how will I take care of this? How will I still do school? What will I do as the president? Are they sure that it's me? How
Give me
did
a
my mother find out I'm the president?
I'm sorry, that was
Perfect. This tells your reader, oh, okay, this girl's freaking out. Now I know why. She got my attention by saying, OMG, are you serious? For me?
Okay, great. It looks like everyone's there. If you don't have it, make sure those listening ears are on and open. Again, we're going to move at a little bit of a faster pace than yesterday. This is just to refresh our memory. Tyjon is opening his story. Bella Maria is showing me her story on the screen. Let's make sure we're all sitting up. Awesome. All right, my turn. Before light, while the stars still twinkle, Papa, my brother John, and I leave our cabin to take the main road out of town, headed to work. The road hugs the ridge between the Kanawha River and the mountain. We travel it by lantern. My stomach rumbles, for we had no morning meal. But it isn't really a meal I want, though I would not turn one down. More than anything else, I want to learn to read. But for now, I must work. From sunup to sundown, we pack salt in barrels at the salt works. Who can tell me what he wants more than anything else? What does Booker want more than anything else? Tyjon is raising a strong college hand. Ronaldo's raising a strong college hand. I should see all those hands up. What does he want more than anything else? Ronaldo? He wants to learn how to
Read.
read. Very good. Thank you. And why can't he learn how to read? Who can tell me why he can't learn to read? What does he have to do all day instead? Colitis?
Work in the salt mine.
He has to work. Very good. And he works in a salt mine all day. Very good. Next page. A white mountain of salt rises above Papa's head. All day long we shovel it, but it refuses to grow smaller. We stop only to grab a bite. Sweet potatoes and corn cakes that Papa has brought along in his coat pocket. As I eat every crumb of my meal, I stare at the white mountain. Salt is heavy and rough. The shiny white crystals leave cuts on your hands, your arms, your legs, and the soles of your feet. My arms ache from lifting the shovel, but I do not think about the pain there. I think about the hunger still in my head, reading. I have seen some people, young and old, do it. I am 9 years old, and I know if I had a chance, I could do it too. I think there is a secret in those books. In the chill of the evening, I follow Papa and John back up the road, stopping to catch a frog. The frog wiggles and slips, but I hold on tight and let go when I want to. There is something different about the place we live now. All people are free to go where they want and do what they can. Book learning swims freely around in my head as I hold it long as I want. Back in town, coal miners, rivermen, loggers, and coopers gather on the corner. They are worn out as me, but full of tales. Why do you think that, why do you guys think that, oh no. Okay, one second. Why do you think that, I'm sorry, I'm texting Miss Trina. What was different now about the place that they lived? As I said on this page, there's something different about the place where we live now. All people are free to go where they want and do what they can. So what did we talk about yesterday? What has changed recently for these people? Colitis?
No enslavement.
Okay.
After the Native War, they was free to go to read, but they couldn't go to school.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Colitis. So, Colitis, we know that at this point in time where our story is taking place, slavery has just ended, right? So now they have their own houses and they're free to do their own thing, but they still have to do what all the time? What do they still have to do all the time, Ebony? Work. Very good. Awesome. I see a man reading a newspaper aloud and all doubt falls away. I have found hope, and it is as brown as me. I see myself, the man, and as I watch his eyes move across the paper, it is as if I know what the black marks mean, as if I am reading, as if everyone is listening to me. And I hold that thought in my hands. I will work until I am the best reader in the county. Children will crowd around me, and I will teach them to read. But Papa taps me on the shoulder. Come on, and John tugs at my shirt. They don't see what I see. They don't see what I can be. We hurry home. Mama, I have to learn to read, I say. She holds my hand and feels my hunger racing as fast as my heart. It is a small book, a blue, the color of midnight. She gives it to me one evening in the corner of our cabin, pulling it from under the clothes that she washes and irons to make a little money. She doesn't say where she got it. She can't read it herself, but she knows this is something called the alphabet. She thinks it is a singy kind of thing, a song on paper. After work, even though my shoulders still ache and my legs are stained with salt, I study my book. I stare at the marks and try to imagine their song. I draw the marks on the dirt floor and try to figure out what sounds they make, what stories their pictures tell. But sometimes I feel I am trying to jump without legs, and my thoughts get slippery, and I can't keep up with what I want to be and how good I will feel when I learn this magic, and how people will look up to me. I can't catch the tune of what I see. I get a salt shoveling pain and feel my dreams are slipping away. I have got to find him, the newspaper man. I look everywhere. Finally, I find the brown face of hope. He tells me the song, the sounds the marks make. I jump up and down singing it. I shout and laugh like when I was baptized in the creek. I have jumped into another world and I am saved. But I have to know more, I say. Tell me more. What's your name? He asks. Booker, I say. And he takes the sound of my name and he draws it on the ground. I linger over that picture. I know I can hold it forever. Okay? So this is a story that we're going to be focusing on and working with for the next few weeks. We read it for the first time yesterday. That was just a little refresher on your brains. It is still new. Yesterday, we completed page 66 in our workbooks. So there's something we are going to start to think and talk about today, and that is called a writing contract, okay? If you look at the screen, your Nearpod screen, you're going to see the definition of a contract. Can anybody or would anybody like to read that definition for us? Okay. Colitis, go ahead.